Okay. Hi guys, Dimitiri here. Um, Doing a bit about DMT, ayahuasca, and what the experience is like. How different is it from like each another? Just got a cup of tea. My hair's a mess because it's nighttime and I don't care. So yeah, I've worked with plants my whole life. I wanted to be a shaman since I was really young. I loved nature and I'm from the gypsy community, so there's a lot of shamans in my family line, and I always felt sort of lost doing anything else. I really connected with the plants, and I really found that I studied religion, and it never helped any anything. And but the plants always did. They always helped me, and I always felt like the plants were my family. And so anyway, I went into shamanism. So I wanted to become a shaman, and I still practice shamanism and try and record it with the art. I've also written a book on DMT, so if anyone wants to get that, then just give us a shout. So DMT and ayahuasca. Ayahuasca I've used maybe 300 times, over 300, and DMT double that at least. I've worked with San Pedro, peyote, all the teacher plants. I thought I'd make this video because I'm seeing so much online about DMT, and there's starting to be this negative attachment to it. So many people saying that they're doing it, and so many people saying so much wrong stuff about it. And I believe that DMT is a sacrament, and so is ayahuasca. They're incredibly valuable and sacred tools to evolve humanity's consciousness past this insane state that we're all in. We're clutching to personas and ideas. We're trying to fix things and make them concrete when nothing is concrete. Everything is ever changing, and we're killing each other because of stupid beliefs about gods built up through our own imagination and stuff. So yeah, with DMT, I worked with DMT a lot, and it took a long time to not be scared of it, to be honest. Ayahuasca was different. First time in ayahuasca, I was really scared. I felt all these. I was at a ceremony and I'd met a shaman, and it was a beautiful ceremony. Um, and there was all these entities around me, and they all wanted to watch me. And when I looked around, I was terrified, because I could see them, and they'd filled the circular building that we were in. And I was terrified. They kept saying, "Love yourself." So I ran outside, and I was in the middle of no place. It was just like complete wilderness. And I grabbed this rock and started pounding the ground, and the rock was covered in eyes, and there was strange letters billowing out of everything, um, all around everything. Everything was alive, and it was like, be, be yourself, live. Like, excuse me. Trees were trees because they wanted to be trees. They'd manifested themselves into existence. Everything had. It was all part of the all. It was telling me that everything was okay. And I saw Mother Ayahuasca, the spirit of the plant, the feminine part, come to me, and she says, "In order to know unconditional love, you must love unconditionally." And there was all these lessons about things like that, and it was so organic, and even though it was those strange languages and stuff spelling out stuff, and there was a sort of organic feel to it, and like I was sitting in front of the fire as well, and I wanted to jump into the fire because it was so beautiful. I wanted it to end. I thought, this can't be real. I couldn't have slept through my entire life. I couldn't have been a prisoner in my own mind. DMT was completely different. It was like ayahuasca, only at the speed of light. You know, everything was condensed and extremely bright. Um, the first few times it was geometric shapes, then past that there was rooms, temples, beings, past lives, memories of being in the womb, cellular feeling, cosmic feeling, the Godhead, um, previous lives, incarnations as planets, as the fabric of the all, being God and crying, knowing that was the hardest journey, knowing that for a second I was experiencing God, and God was this thing, this infinite living mind, and all it had was its thoughts. It was alone. It had broken itself down into its own imagination and concentrated on this tiny little thought that kept it going, and that was the earth. And it had played all these connections and thoughts, which were the people, and it was so difficult that journey. I was like, I don't want to ever experience being God again. You know, I just want to be what we are. You know, it took me a long time to realize that. Sorry, the camera's really bad, but I've tried to upload it on another thing, but it just won't work. It took me a long time to sort of, well, not realize, but like accept what I was being shown. I thought at first, well, if we're God's imagination, then we're not real because we're atomic. But I started to realize that our imagination produces real, tangible things, such as this. This is imagination. It is atomic, but I can touch it, you know, and the phone, and you and me are able to see each other. You can hear my words. So imagination, like the artist or a musician, you know, can become lost in their work. And God was lost in its work. The living mind, the all was lost in its work. It was lost in the fact that it was trying to build up something beautiful on the earth, you know, then getting carried away, believing that, believing it was me, it was you, it was everyone separated, you know, and then feeling alone and feeling like it was in the middle of forever alone on a small planet that had people on it and there was nothing else. No aliens, no gods, you know, but that's what I needed again to be alive, sort of thing. There was so many teachings, you know, there was hell realms, there was the sort of things that the Tibetan Book of the Dead goes into, wrathful beings, and the hardest one was meeting Kali. And she would say, what is love? What is masculine? What is feminine? What is night? What is day? And it really dissolves your reality, you know, you really sort of break apart and think, well, what are these things? And then it hits you, these things are distinctions made by you, you know, the opposites are made by you. I realised that for us, everything is a gift. Everything we experience, pleasure, pain, they're gifts, and every single thing is perfect because we are all the sun, the moon, the stars, blades of grass. We're all individual and a collective part of the all. You know, and the heart of the mind, sort of. So yeah, I've done DMT a lot. I think I've definitely done DMT more than anyone else I know, and worked with it. The biggest thing that DMT has taught me, and shamanism, is this: that you, the person that you believe is you, is just a thought. You know, your name, everything. Like, for instance, okay, let's get some tea. Do you remember when? Do you remember when you were like a kid, and you would play cops and robbers, or you would play cowboys and Indians? Well, guess what, guys? Everyone's still doing that. We're all still playing. We're all still kids. There is no such thing as an adult, you know? But that leads me to the next part. There's no such thing as the self or you, in the sense that there is no such thing as a concrete thing, only a persistent thought. And the persistent thought to God is us, you know, the earth, and something beautiful. And so we are the persistent thought to God, just as our character is a persistent thought to us, you know. Just as our brain can't feel, but it registers everything, you know. But if you were to like stick your finger in your brain, it's not going to feel it, because that is where everything's stored. So in order for it to feel, it manifests the body, you know, and it manifests so that it can interact with something else and find out about itself, just in the same way God is. So the person, the I, that we are all, we all believe we are, is just another idea. The ego, if you will, is just an idea of the mind, you know, a persistent idea of the mind. Try and remember everything, you know, try and remember your life as a child, the interests you had. Remember that, now think now, you know. We didn't have relationships when we were younger and stuff. It's an ever evolving thing. That's what we are. We're ever evolving. We're nothing. We're not separate from nature. You know, we are nature. We're an ever evolving thing, or an ever evolving thought within a living mind. Our characters, our personas and stuff is just for us, because we are real, you know, to ourselves. It's just all neurosis, you know. There's no such thing as, I mean, we have our titles, you know, as I'm an artist and a shaman, but it's a title to say what thoughts flood me, you know, what I concentrate on, what I focus my energy on. But remember the truth that this is what the DMT has taught me and stuff. Remember the truth that it's neurosis, because the fear of death, that we're all dying, you know. As sad as it sounds, it's not really, you know. There is nothing can be subtracted from the all, you know. We're just an ever evolving force that's beautiful, that's incredible, the fact that it really is. You know, I mean, think about it, we're a planet spinning around a sun in infinite universes going on forever. It's incredible. So I just think that we should be respecting DMT a wee bit more, and respecting ayahuasca. And there's a lot of videos online that really frustrate me, you know, such as, I don't want to say names, but there's a girl online who says that she couldn't hold the DMT in to smoke it, so she injected it. But there's no way. There's one as a freebase and one's a DMT salt, one's a salt. They're two completely different things. And in order to inject it, it would have to be pharmaceutical grade. And Rick Strassman struggled to get that. I can make it, but as pure as I can get it, I would never inject it, you know. Because you have to respect your body. You know, it's not about getting high. It's about using something that's a lot older than us. It's like, it is like we're mother, you know, or more parents. The plants are a lot older than us. They're our teachers, and it's important to respect them and turn to them for guidance instead of just using them for a quick fix. It frustrates me as well. I won't go into it in this video, but I'm making a video about it, about how all this ayahuasca tourism, and how that, like, Mother Ayahuasca is really, I mean, I saw this when I started working with her, that she told me that I was never to prostitute her, I was never to sell her. And I look around the world, and there's parts in Peru charging £2,000 for ayahuasca ceremonies. You might say, well, how do they feed themselves, and how do they pay for the plants? The plants grow freely. They could charge for a ceremony, they could get contributions. As long that all the time I've practiced shamanism, I've never charged anyone for shamanism, because I truly believe that it's showing someone their soul, their true self. I would never charge for a soul because, well, money's it's just another illusion. We've got to move past all this. We've got to sort out what's happening with this whole spiritual thing, where the whole world's becoming lost. I've lost a lot of friends that went down insane routes because of spirituality, and completely lost into it. I've won a lot of friends because of DMT and ayahuasca, and I feel like the ayahuasca and DMT community, as a the majority of them, I feel like they're family. There are some that will always disrespect things, and they're just early in their development as well, I suppose. But it's like a real family. I think because they've seen behind the veil of things. So, if you want to check out my Facebook and add me, that's cool. Or just give me a message. And if you want to check out the book or artwork of the DMT realms, that's also cool. Just message me. If you have any questions about DMT or ayahuasca, just message. Okay, guys. I'll do another video. I've had time to do my hair. Okay, namaste. Love you guys. Mwah.